Hare Krishna. Today I'm going to share with you all a very beautiful story of Lord Jagannath, which is very heart touching and it is very, very powerful. In 1730s, there was a ruler of Jagannath Puri of Odisha whose name was Ramachandra Dev. He was a great devotee of Lord Jagannath, and during his rule in Odisha, uh, the the state was attacked by the Mughal rule. And when the Mughal rulers attacked Orissa, uh, he thoroughly defeated Ramchandra Dev. And Ramchandra Dev now was answerable to the Mughals. And specifically, a Subedar was appointed, and his name was Tuki Khan. Tuki Khan, who was a newly appointed Subedar, he had hatred towards Hinduism, and he loved to torture the Hindus. He loved to destroy temples, and he immediately aimed at targeting his harassment at Lord Jagannath's temple in Puri. Ramchandra Dev, his heart was really in pain because he loved Lord Jagannath so much. Every single day he would have darshan of Lord Jagannath, and he really wanted to safeguard Jagannath temple from the hands of Taki Khan. But unfortunately, he was now defeated and he was captured by the Subedar and he was imprisoned in jail. And as Taki Khan imprisoned Ramchandra Dev and put him in jail, Ramchandra Dev was constantly worried about the safety of Jagannath temple. Taki Khan was a very strategic, very intelligent person. He knew politics very well. And he knew that if I have to influence the greater Hindu society, I need to do something that is really powerful. So he proposed a marriage of his sister, whose name was Rajia, to Ramchandra Dev. And the idea was that if Ramchandra Dev becomes a Muslim, then it will be so much easier for him to collect taxes and to do whatever he wants in Jagannath Puri. He thought that when he gets Ramchandra Dev, he becomes a Muslim, and then Tuki Khan will have complete access to Jagannath temple, and the Hindus who are followers of Ramchandra Dev will also follow the Muslim rule. So Ramchandra Dev was not at all interested in this, but he was also very worried. One day, while Ramchandra Dev was in great anxiety in the prison, Rajia herself appeared in the prison cell and she spoke to Ramchandra Dev. She explained to him that please accept the proposal of my brother. My brother is a very bad person, but I can tell you that I will take care of you and I will make sure that your faith is not harmed. You can continue to remain a follower of Jagannath and continue to worship Lord Jagannath. She said, in fact, I also come from the same situation as you. My mother, she was a Hindu, and she was forced to convert by marrying a Muslim man, and that is how she became the sister of this Muslim man. And this explained Ramchandra. This lady explained to Ramchandra Dev, "You don't have to even touch me. You remain the way you are. Just marry me, so that it will save the Jagannath temple. It will save so many devotees from harassment." Ramchandra Dev said, "If I marry you, I'll be ostracized from my own community. My people will not accept me anymore." Rajia said, don't worry. I will stand by you and I'll make sure that the best happens." Ramchandra Dev was in a great dilemma, and ultimately he had no option but to protect Jagannath temple and to protect the devotees of Jagannath. He had to do what he was being told. Eventually, Ramchandra Dev agreed to being converted and agreed to marrying Rajia. And after the marriage of Ramchandra Dev with Rajia, he was given a new name, Hafiz Khadar Khan. And Hafiz Khadar Khan became a Muslim officially, and he was released from the prison and he was allowed to go back and rule his kingdom. Now, the problem was, as a Muslim king now, as a converted Muslim, he was totally rejected by his own people. He was rejected by uh, his own wives. All his Hindu wives left him with their children. They left for their own homes. And this man was heartbroken. Ramchandra Dev lived in Puri, but his heart was completely broken and shattered. He didn't know what to do. And out of great sadness, one day he went to the temple of Lord Jagannath in the middle of the night. Everyone was sleeping. The temple doors were closed. But standing on the doors of Lord Jagannath, he began to cry. He said, "Oh Lord Jagannath, please forgive me. I've embraced this foreign faith, but with the only thought that I had was not for my own gain, but for your service. Your temple, your deities, your holy place should not be harmed in any way by this, Muslim Subedar." And so he said, I kept everything aside, only with this thought in my mind. And so he said, please forgive me and understand what is going on in my life. Every single day, Ramchandra Dev, he went to the temple of Lord Jagannath and prayed like this piteously. And as Ramchandra Dev went every day, one night, something miraculous happened. Ramchandra Dev, when he approached the gate and began offering his prayers, he heard a voice. And this was a divine celestial voice. Lord Jagannath himself spoke to Ramchandra Dev. Lord Jagannath said, my dear child, your devotion to me has touched my heart. Lord Jagannath said, you have sacrificed externally so that you can protect my abode. Your faith cannot be ignored. And tears immediately started coming down from the eyes of Ramchandra Dev because he finally felt recognized for his sacrifice. Lord Jagannath, he blessed Ramchandra Dev and he said, your sacrifice is not in vain. Very soon, I will reciprocate with you. And Jagannath disappeared and his voice stopped. Ramchandra Dev fell there, unconscious, being reciprocated so beautifully by Lord Jagannath. He got up after some time and went back to his palace. The next day, when the Sevaks, the Pujaris came, they opened the Simha just immediately inside the Simha they found a trail of lotus, of petals, of various fragrant flowers. They were amazed because when they left the temple in the night, there was no such trail of flowers and there was no such fragrance. But when they came in the morning, they saw such a beautiful fragrance and they immediately realized this is the pastime of Lord Jagannath. Because there was nobody else, there was no possibility of entering the temple by any other means. All the pujaris followed the trail of petals of flowers, and the trail led them all the way to the throne of Lord Jagannath and the Ratna Simhasan of Lord Jagannath. Till there, the flowers were there. That night, the pujari got a dream where Lord Jagannath told him, my servant, my great devotee Ramchandra Dev, he has so much faith, but he has been ostracized from the temple. It is not fair. He said that please, every night he comes here and cries in front of my door. How can I sleep peacefully with my devotee so disturbed? He said, immediately accept him and allow him to worship me. And Lord Jagannath, he mentioned, please place a small deity of mine at the temple entrance so that Ramchandra Dev will receive my darshan every single day. From that day onwards, it is explained, a fourth day from that day when Jagannath came there, a beautiful deity of Lord Jagannath is placed right on the door. When the door opens, the first thing that you see on the right side is this beautiful form of Lord Jagannath, who is known as Patit Pawan Jagannath. This particular form of Jagannath is very unique in the sense he doesn't even have hands and legs and the body. It's only the face of Lord Jagannath that is there. A beautiful face of Lord Jagannath with huge eyes staring and glancing at his devotees who have come from far and wide. It is explained that the temple of Jagannath does not allow the entrance of non-Hindus. People from other faiths, people from other countries are not allowed to enter Jagannath temple. The only way they can get darshan of Lord Jagannath is by standing on the Simadwar and having darshan of Patit Pawan Jagannath, who is straight inside Simadwar. Let us all meditate on this beautiful form of Patit Pawan Jagannath, which you can easily see on Google. Just search for Patit Pawan Jagannath deity, and you'll find immediately the deity of Patit Pawan Jagannath visible to you all. Let us today meditate on this beautiful quality of Lord Jagannath, who does not discriminate based on externals, who does not discriminate based on caste or creed, who does not discriminate based on who is a Hindu, who is not a Hindu, who is from which country. Lord Jagannath is the Lord of the universe. He will accept everyone, seeing the state of their heart. So let us all, we are all in one sense Patita. Patita means fallen. And we all need a mercy of Patita Pavan. The only way we can progress in our spiritual journey, the only way we who are so much fallen, so much Patita, can expect to grow in our spiritual journey is by the grace of Patita Pavan Jagannath. So my suggestion to all of you all is, before you start your day, just Google for Patit Pawan Jagannath and have beautiful darshan of Patit Pawan Jagannath. Offer chosen heartfelt prayers to Patit Pawan Jagannath, and then begin your day blissfully. Thank you very much. Jai Jagannath.